Again, we're under Settings, Office Configuration, and we're going to cover the office options right now. First of all, you have nutritionist, massage therapist, and stretch therapist. If these are turned on, what that means is that under your simple reporting statistics, that you will have your own fields for these. If you uncheck it, then massage, nutrition, and stretch visits will disappear from this report. Next, you have new patient emails. If you have a new patient email created in your system or in your location, which at the system level, it's its own setting, so email templates here. In the location, that is located under initial setup, email templates. So you can override the one that's created at the system level, or you can preview what's at the system level. So if you click override, then you can build your own. Again, if you're part of a franchise that has built it for you, typically they do not want you to create your own, but you will have to talk to your system admin about that. But if you have that new patient email turned on, what that means is when you schedule a new patient, this new patient email will automatically be checked, and when your patient is scheduled, they will automatically receive that new patient email in their inbox to whichever email you have them set up in their profile. Next, use system macros. At the system level, oftentimes a network will set up macros. If you have this turned off, then you won't have any macros, or you'll have to build your own. So if you turn this on, then you'll have access to the macros that are created by your system admin. Show patient notes on SOAP screen. This will expose the patient note box here. So this patient note box is, if I open up the patient snapshot, patient note box is here. So it will show here. Some offices don't want this exposed on the SOAP note screen, so if you uncheck that, it will go away. Two-way patient messaging, if this is turned off, then your patients can only confirm or deny their appointment reminders, and they will not be able to text back and forth with the office. If this is turned on, then if a patient texts the office, let me just pull up a patient with a phone number. Goodness, here we go. Then if a patient texts the office, then it will pop up in a blue chat window here, and then when you click on it, you'll be able to chat back and forth with them through text reminders, or through text messages, Move appointments with massage to the end of the queue. This basically will just move. It does exactly what it sounds like. If a patient is a massage patient, it will show them just at the end of the queue if there are patients arrived. Enable auto texting of leads. If you are using our lead management and your system level admin has an automatic text message designed to be delivered as soon as a lead comes in, that's how you will enable that text message to be sent to new leads. Enable calling module will expose this button on the calendar so that you can call patients audibly to an adjusting area without you physically having to trigger that. And then finally, enable SOAP assignment options. If you are an office who has multiple different areas where your patients are going during an appointment. So for example, let's say that your patient, let me just turn this on. Let's say that your patient, I'm going to turn on all of these different adjusting areas just so that I can give you a really good idea. Okay, so in provider mode, let's say that this patient starts out in exam room A. So, and then once the doctor is done with the exam, he wants him to go to a different area to actually get adjusted. So I'm going to submit the note as it is and assign the patient to a different area. So I'm going to send them to table 4. Okay, so now the patient is going to table 4. The provider at table 4 is going to continue their portion of the note. save and assign to, he needs to go to eSTIM now. So then the person who's at eSTIM is going to take the patient, continue with the note, and then if after eSTIM you're finished, you would click submit, and the patient would be done with that visit. So that is how you use the enable SOAP assignment options. Finally, we do have several beta options that will be automatically turned on for you when we create your network. Slide outs, calendar 2, and notification area are pretty standard. So everybody is using slide outs and everybody is using calendar version 2. It's just these will no longer be beta options very soon. They will just be the standard. So these are going to be just turned on. Notification area is how you'll turn on this little area down here at the bottom so that you can see your alerts. You can see recent conversations with text reminders, and then active texting conversations. So if you turn this off, then the notification area, as soon as you hard refresh, will be gone. Insurance version 2, we do have two different insurance dashboards. We are moving towards this one being the standard, but this will be turned off for most offices until version 2 is complete. But some offices are currently using insurance version 2. And then finally, patient statement beta. That is just going to expose a new statement of account that we built in the patient profile, this little hot button statement of account. It's just going to default to the beta. We have a legacy report that will be going away soon. So this will just default to the beta, which is we released it about a month ago, and it will very, very soon be out of beta and just be the standard. So that is the office configuration, office options.